Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review this morning on an Extreme Power Chair. This is the Extreme V6 Frontier Power Chair. Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have a chair here that some of you are going to be real excited about. We don't get too many of these in here, especially this one. It's fully loaded. This is a V6 Frontier Extreme Power Chair. This power chair has 29 miles, so it was used maybe 2 or 3 months at the most. Now, this is an extreme power chair. What that means is this chair will go everywhere but the beach. So the hot sand on the beach, when you get to the hot sand before you get to the ocean, you need 4 of these to get through that. It'll do everything but the beach, okay? This chair right here is fully loaded. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feed, and all kinds of other stuff around this chair that's great. So let's just start with the functions. The seat lift, you would have to go here and go to your mode and hit the mode button until you see a picture of your whole seat in the screen. Whatever portion is black on the screen is the function it's going to work. So right now I want the seat lift. I just want the cushion to be black in the screen. So if it's not black, all you have to do is move the joystick sideways. It'll change the colors. So now I have the seat black. So now I can use my joystick. So if I go back, you can see the seat lift starting to go up, okay? So this one here, when the seat lift is down, you're probably gonna be about 23 inches, okay? It's a little higher than most because you have these huge tires. The chair sits off the ground higher. So now your seat lift is going up. You're gonna start at 23. You're gonna add the rest. You'll be at 35 inches by the time you're all the way up. It's a slow riser seat lift, and you can see you can't even hear it. It's almost all the way to the top. And when you're at the top, the chair will still drive with the seat elevated. So a lot of these chairs will not drive with the seat elevated, but this one will, okay? So if you're gonna drive with the seat elevated, folks, you know, just do it in nice areas. So if you drive with the seat elevated, you're going to be eye level with someone. So someone's sitting in the chair and you're walking with them, you're going to be eye level with them, okay? Another thing with this chair, let me put it back over here. Let me put it back on the seat. Let me bring the seat down. If you have trouble getting out of your chair, let's just say you're able to do that and you have trouble getting out, you can flip this foot plate up, and when you get out, push yourself here. It really makes it a lot easier to get out of the chair with the seat elevated, okay? So we're going to bring the seat all the way back down. We're almost there. And the next function we're going to do after that is going to be the electric tilt, which is the second most popular function. So I'm moving this sideways and like, now I want the bottom and the back to be black, which I have. Now I will pull this back and you'll see the tilt. The tilt is when the bottom goes back. So if you're going to tilt the seat, of course the legs and the back are all going to go back together because they're all connected. This is called electric tilt. Now some people tilt their seat like this when they go down a steep hill. So if you had it in drive, back to drive, you could drive down the hill in a steep hill and still be fairly level, okay? So we're going to go back to the mode and keep going back to show you how far back it'll go. So this is your electric tilt. Now the next thing I'm going to show, I'm going to move this sideways again to the feet. We're on the feet only. There we go. This way. So if you want some circulation in your legs or in your feet, you can have, look how high your feet can go. Of course the foot plate is going to fall down here because there's nobody sitting in the chair. But look at this, folks. Look at that circulation you'd have in your legs, and you have nice calf pads that are around it here so that it keeps your legs from coming off. And you also have guards on this foot plate that are added to the chair, which I'll cover in a few minutes. So let's bring the tilt back down, and I'm going to show you that when the tilt is down, you can still have your feet pretty high even though you're not tilted all the way. So even if you were here, on this model, look at your feet. They're still higher than your body. Okay? We'll bring the seat all the way back down. Leave the foot plate up. The next, I'm going to move the joystick sideways until I see the back is black. There we go. And now I'm going to move this way. So this one here, you see the back is reclining. And you see these arms have arm support also, which I'll cover in a minute. And you can raise the arm up. So if you transfer from the side, from one chair to another, you jump into your chair instead of going from the front, there's nothing stopping you here. And this is your back reclining. And this is as far as it'll go, right there. I'm going to put this arm support back in here. The nice thing about this arm support, if you push, you have no play in the arm. Look at this. And this chair also comes with a headrest. A lot of these extreme chairs, you have to pay extra for the headrest. It's got the headrest, it's got the back, it's real nicely contoured, okay? And we're going to do, okay, we're going to bring the back, okay. We're going to bring the back up. While the back is coming back up, let's talk about some of the options. You have right here a swing away joystick. So you can take the joystick from here to here. Enables you to go closer to a dining table. If you're left-handed, we can put everything on the left side and switch this tablet holder to the right side. Now that's a tablet holder for a tablet here. Makes sense. But if you wanted to switch that to a phone holder, it'd be easy because it's already got the port here for the phone holder here if you needed to put a phone holder in there, or you wanted to put a drain cup holder. But this one is set up with a tablet holder, which you can see it can be adjusted. It can be adjusted up and down somehow. There we go. So you can adjust it, then you can clip it back on. I shouldn't have done that. There we go. So you have a tablet holder on there. Let's bring the joystick back to the front. Let's go to the legs and bring those down this way. Some companies, the joystick, if you go forward, it brings the legs down. Some of them you have to go back, where it's hard to remember every model, every company, which way the joystick needs to be pushed. But once you have your chair, you'll figure it out really quick. So when you're outside, leave those legs out a little bit, just like that. If you're in the house, because you're going to want them all the way here, because if you're in the house, you're going to want to have, whoa, let's turn that baby down. So if you're in the house, you're going to want to be able to, well, now let's make it faster. You're going to want to be able to turn a circle like this in your house. So you can use it in the house, even though it's an extreme chair. Most people are going to be outside kicking dust out with it. All right, let's talk about the base now, folks. This is the fun part. These are 14 inches low pressure tires. 14 inches low pressure tires. This chair, the reason this chair can go anywhere outside is because of the tires, the size of the motor. They're huge motors, and the suspension. If you're outside, folks, you'll see this wheel when you turn or go in the yard, do this. Watch. Hopefully I can do it. You see this wheel right here? You see that? That enables you to go over any obstacle, and the weight will be here, and the motors on this chair are right here. If you look at the motors, well, let's see if we can do that better. What am I looking for? Ah, I had it. Tilt. I'm going to show you the motors, folks. I'm going to tilt the seat back. I think you can see the motors here. There's a huge motor for this wheel. There's a huge motor for that wheel. So those motors are directly connected to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. If I want to push this chair, let's just say I want to roll it. Well, you would turn the power off because these are electric motors. So you want the power off. Each of the motor has a big handle. If I push that handle down, okay, and push this one this way, the chair will be, actually the thing came off of here, but anyway, you can see the chair is in neutral. That's how you put the chair in neutral when you want to roll. Then you just push it back like that. I had to put that handle back on there. And now you're back in gear. And then you can turn your power on. So these two handles will turn the motors in neutral. Let's bring the tilt back down since we've done that. Show you the motors. This chair is also equipped with headlights, tail lights, flashing lights, hazard lights from the factory. So you can see the headlights, you can see the hazards, And you also have flashers. So, and if you go all the way around the, whoop, let's put it back in drive. And if you go around the chair, you should have the same in the back. You can see the big lights. You have hooks over here, so if you want to carry a backpack, it's already set up with the plate in the hook. That's already an additional. These motors are the Recline motors. There's 2 on this chair, so that tells you how well built this chair is. These are the Recline motors. You have anchor points here, so you have here, and you have 2 more of those anchor points in the front to help you. Let's turn those lights off. And you also have an anchor point here, and I showed you the other one is here, and you can see the suspension, that big heavy duty suspension for the rear here, right here, and you have other suspension in front, okay? This chair also has nice soft arm. These are extra long arms, okay? So these arms are a little bit longer than normal, and the nice thing about these arms, they do flip up if you want to transfer from the side, okay? You can also add lateral knee pad to this chair that's already set up with the little clip right here. It's already on here, but we don't have the pad. You can order them, but you'd have lateral knee pad to keep your feet, your knees together and your feet on the foot plate. You also have, as I said, it's got a lot of stuff on it. USB port right here, and right here it looks like a cigarette lighter. That's what it looks like. I assume that's what it is. What else do we have on this chair? You have the fenders, low pressure tires, headrests, swing away tablet holder. When you charge this chair, now this is not the charger for the chair, but it'll work on this one. We'll just show you where to plug it. Right here is where you plug it, and as soon as the light goes to full, from orange to green, it's fully loaded, okay? It's fully loaded. Sorry, fully charged. Another thing about this chair, folks, this chair will go 6.25 miles an hour. So it's an extreme power chair. It'll go anywhere outside in your yard that you want to go, except the beach, okay? So people always ask me, can I go in well, if you go on the beach, you're only going to get about 10 feet, and these wheels are going to spin, and you're going to wind up burying yourself, okay? But in the yard, in the woods, rivers, well, I wouldn't recommend river, but you can go across as long as the water is not, okay? So fully loaded, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. Light kit all the way around. Swing away joystick, extra long arms. Joystick can go on the left if you're left-handed. It has a tablet holder, or you can put a phone holder here. You have those nice soft arms. You have the arm support, so you can push down on your chair, and there's no play in your arm. You have the large seat, contoured large seat. You also have the headrest. You have the bag hooks back here. You have the solid tires in the front and the back. These are air, and I think these are solid. The seat on this chair, folks, is, and we're not changing the seat on this chair. So if you're calling, we're not changing the seat because it is 20 by 20. You do have a safety belt right here, and you can see the contour in the back. This is a foam seat with a liner. You can take that cover off. You can put your own seat on here. These are just Velcro. So these seats right here, if you want to have air, foam, gel, memory foam, you can just buy your own cushion on here, okay? This one has gel in the back. It's all gel back here and foam here. This is a breathable material so you don't sweat in your chair. So, sorry for it takes so long to do this video, but there's a lot of stuff to cover on this chair. So, again, seat lift, tilt, recline, electric legs. The feet have guards on each side. That's an additional also. You have the swing away joystick, the tablet, the extra long arm, the bag hook, the suspension, the air tires, the USB port, the lights, fully loaded power chair with 29 miles ready to go. You see the front wheel go off the ground when I turn fast? See that? That's a lot of power. I'm doing it on purpose. So I want to show you how much power that chair's got. So when you stop, it stops automatically. It has built-in brakes on the motors. We're going to go in the grass here real quick. This is not even, you guys stay right there, watch me right here, I'll go right here. There's a big incline, it's all rough terrain, tree limbs and everything. You can watch me right from there. So right here is a 2-3 inch straight incline. You see how I jumped that? Right here is a bunch of tree limbs, and it's about 2 or 3 feet up in the hill. You see that? So folks, if you want a super power chair that will do all kinds of stuff in the yard with great suspension, this one here has it all. This is the Frontier V6 power chair. Top speed is about 6.25 miles, 6.25 miles an hour. It has the seat lift. So if we go up with the seat, I want to show you with the seat lift going up what it looks like. So it does take a while to go up. And I want to show you, I'm not going to go all the way up, I'm just going to drive it so you can see how it drives with the seat elevated also. So if you're in your house, you can drive this chair with the seat elevated in your house with no problem. So if you're looking for a nice chair, let me bring the seat back down. Oop, going up, going down. This is a slow elevator seat, which is good. It puts less pressure on the motors. So you have HD motors on this chair. You have a swing away joystick, tablet holder, USB port, reinforced arm lights, recline. You have everything on this chair. All right, we're going to put it back in drive. There we go. All right, so as I said, if you want an extreme power chair, here's a really nice one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.